In this episode, we're in Singapore, known for its lush greenery, wildlife. From monkeys to beaches, we're not leaving without trying the best street food that Singapore has. It's just a melting pot of different cuisines, but we're going where the locals go and not Google. Just crossed the border
to Singapore
with this thing, by bus. It's a very easy entry. You just register online, they scan your passport, and you're good.
This whole trip cost us like 70 ringgit, which is like
$12.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And now we take the bus and go off to the city center.
Yeah.
So here we go.
So today is a very, very special day in Singapore.
It's our first time, first of all. But not only that, it's also National Day here in Singapore.
Yes.
Today is the 59th Singapore birthday. And that's why I'm wearing
the
red and white.
Red and white.
Because it's the symbol of the Singaporean flag.
But we're actually really hungry right now. So before we go, we're gonna go to a really famous hawker center just down here. So this hawker center is called Lau Pa Sat. It's one of the most famous hawker centers in Singapore. Yeah, I think we arrived at the wrong day because it's completely empty. Sort of. Oh, there's people. There's people. Okay, let's see. So first we're having chow fun with prawns. And this is a Michelin Guide rated stall that has fresh rice paper that they roll out very thinly. And this lady has been here for many years. She really knows how to make chi chow fun. Just watch her, it's amazing. This has such a nice silky, spicy texture to it because she rolled it fresh. It's amazing, you know, she does it and it's so quick and it's so delicious. What you got?
So Indian food here is amazing, and I found this Indian vegetarian. I got the paratha, which is like a roti, and a couple of dals, and I think this is onion and yogurt.
That's good.
Alright, it smells so good and I'm so hungry. Once you're done with your meal, you have to return your tray. And there's the difference between halal food and non-halal food. Because we have some pork broth, is non-halal food. So here it is. I'm gonna give you a little coffee lesson, how to crack the code to order drinks in Singapore and in Malaysia. Because you see all these kopi O, kopi, te O, te si. Kopi O, it's a coffee without milk, with sugar. Normal coffee is just coffee with condensed milk. And coffee C, like this one, is coffee with evaporated milk and sugar. So you have those three options. And my favorite is the C, like my name, so I don't forget. So it's evaporated milk and sugar. Cheers.
There's no one on the streets. It's like a ghost town for National Day Parade.
It's illegal to cross the street when the light is red. It's illegal to jaywalking. You can get fined for that. And there are a few more other rules here in Singapore. There are very strict rules actually. You can get fined big time.
Yes.
They don't sell chewing gum and you're not allowed to eat chewing gums.
So it's also $1,000 if you don't flush the toilet. And if you vape in Singapore, it's absolutely illegal and it's $10,000 fine. Serious business.
Yeah. That is the most iconic symbol of Singapore, is the Marina Sands Bay. One day we're gonna make a video from there. But for now, it's not possible because it's $700 a night to have a room there.
Yeah.
And you see the big boat? There's actually an infinity pool that connects all the three buildings. On top of that,
We can barely afford lunch, so we're getting there. It was $10 lunch today. There's a lot of people out here.
Yeah, it's pretty full. We found the spot.
So let's see the most iconic.
This is a symbol of
Singapore.
the lion.
It's hot. I'm so thirsty right now. But then the most symbolic thing of Singapore is providing all the water. And of course, according to the locals, in their eyes, I'm essentially drinking the lion's vomit. So we found a spot.
There's only one thing. We have to wait 4 hours.
There's 4 hours until it starts. But there's gonna be jets, it's gonna be helicopters, F-16s. It doesn't look good.
All of a sudden the temperature just dropped. Yeah,
You can see who the strong ones are to stay in their spot.
Enjoy the food.
Yeah. It's already been 3.5 hours of waiting. I feel like we're camping. We've been rained on twice so far, but we're still holding ground.
Wow, those jets were so loud. Why we didn't? 10 minutes.
10 minutes left. It's gonna be a massive show. So at first we were gonna show you guys like just a little glimpse of a few seconds of fireworks, but actually
That was the fireworks.
that was it. We spent 5 hours waiting for about 2-3 minute show of fireworks, and then we were waiting and waiting and waiting. That was it. That was it. So
It was nice. It's beautiful. The view is amazing. But would I wait another 5 hours here again?
we're super tired. We're gonna hit the bed.
Hit the bed, and we're gonna take you around Singapore for the next few days.
Yes.
Tomorrow. Here we are. We recovered from yesterday, from the National Day, and today we are exploring Little India, starting from this Hindu temple.
We love going to these temples. We know temples are not the greatest thing on YouTube, but they're just amazing to be here in Singapore. And they're all next to each other. Hindu temple, we have a Buddhist temple, and then the Christian temple, all next to each other.
Mosque.
I've never seen that, anywhere in America. They're all, separated, well separated from each other.
All right, we're going in. I have to cover my legs.
And here, because you take your shoes off, you have an opportunity to wash your feet. So these are very common in a lot of these Eastern temples. Little India in Singapore is truly a special place.
The majority of Hindu temples is open in the morning, usually until 12:30. So you will see these doors open, and those are the actual shrines of the different gods that the Hindu pray. It's a good thing to come here in the morning if you really want to see the heart of the culture, of the Hindu culture. I like it here. Oh wow, look at all the flowers for the offering.
I love it. So much life here.
Oh, the music is so nice. It feels like being in India.
Apparently gold is the place to shop to in Little India. It is full in here. Look at that.
Look at those earrings. Oh my gosh, they're so heavy. I like how all the buildings are so colorful and the houses are so small, are so low compared to the skyscrapers behind.
On the way to the MRT station, there's also a fish market and meat market. Wow, look at all this fish. Snappers, look at that one. That's so weird.
What is that?
I don't know. A saltwater garden. Look at the baby snappers.
Should we get some?
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Can I check? Looks fresh.
Yeah, let's get some for dinner.
Yeah, okay, let's get some for dinner.
Wow, what a world this little India is. Somewhere else, it takes you somewhere else.
I have to say the fish in Singapore is amazing. And the price we thought was going to be super expensive, but actually for 4 of those baby snappers was $4. So $1 each. It's crazy, unheard of.
So now we got the fresh fish and we go home, cook for our friend.
Meeting people is by far the most rewarding part of traveling. But to have friends in all different countries feels like there's more connection in such a great space we live in.
We are here at Gardens by the Bay.
Right, there's no trip to Singapore if you don't come here.
No.
But the best thing is that every day at 7:45 and 8:45 there's a free light show. So we go and watch it.
That was a very relaxing little evening.
It was very beautiful and all the songs were like about Singapore, so it was very, very patriotic. Another patriotic day here in Singapore.
Yeah, it's been the overall theme here since we got here.
Yeah, it was very, very worth it. Absolutely, come 7:45 and 8:45.
So cool.
Free.
Well, it's time to say goodbye, but next week we dive into more about Singapore's unique culture of the dead and delicious Peranakan foods. We discovered something that we never knew about Singapore that made the trip so worth it. So stay tuned for next week.